This is Joanne B. from My Favorite Things with this week's Future Friday video. It's a how-to on how to cut longer pennants with your Die-namics mix and match banners. To begin with, I've grabbed a few strips of pattern paper and my Die-namics mix and match banners. The 4-pack of dies does come joined together. You can split them apart if you prefer. I like keeping them all together so I don't lose any pieces. You'll place your die on top of your pattern paper, and here's the tip. You'll roll it forward just enough to cut only the leading edge, and then you will back the die back out the way it's come so that it only cuts just the tip of your pattern paper strip. Here you can see that the die is cut only through the end. I did not cut out the full shape. This next part you can do by hand or with a pair of scissors, and I'm just tearing from side to side so that I have that straight edge as a guide. And now I'm going to place it onto my paper trimmer, and following the edge, I'm going to cut flush with the part that's come straight through the die cutting machine. Flip it over, line it up using my guide, and now you can see I've got just a little bit left, so I'm going to retrim that just so it's perfectly flush with the cut edge of the die. Just like that. Now, a little tip I like to do is I like to take my Distress ink and my ink blending tool just to add a little bit of detail to the edge of these dies. Want another peek? Let's try it with the bracket. Again, I'm going to lay my pattern paper down first and the die on top so I can see exactly where I'm going. I'm going to put the plate on top, and I'm going to advance the plates far enough only to just cut the leading edge of the die. I only want to cut out that front bracket portion, and as soon as I know that's been cut, I'm going to back it out the way it came so that I've cut only the very forward edge of the die. Here you can see I'm going to fold it back so I can see the guideline I want to follow, and just using my hands I'm just going to tear away the excess. Now I'm going to place it on my paper trimmer, and following that pre-cut line as a guide, flip it over, and I'll cut both of the sides so that it's perfectly flush with the already die cut edge. This one seems to need just a hair bit more of a trim. Now it's perfectly even with the edge of the die. And repeating the process, I'm just going to add a little bit of detail with the distressing ink and my blending tool. I love that thing. Thanks so much for visiting with us today. Please join us at mftstamps.com.